Welcome to Taking on Life.
Teen Edition.
With your hosts, Marissa, Olivia, and Aislinn.
This week, we will be addressing ways to keep yourself safe on the internet.
Hi, I'm Marissa.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Aislinn.
Here's Marissa talking about our thought process while making each video.
Each video consists of breaking news that are affecting teens worldwide, grieving, influencing teens worldwide, and just being able to chill and talk. Don't be surprised if it's a one-on-one podcast or if we have a special guest. So guys, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened on social media for you?
I think the craziest thing that has actually happened to me would be probably getting hacked. I've been hacked like 2 times on Instagram.
Yeah, and the way you get hacked, the one that's been coming up often is if somebody that's been hacked sends you a link to Marissa, guess what? I just want a computer off this. Don't click on it. Even if you click on it by accident, your account will be hacked within the next few months. Because I remember clicking on that in June, it ended up being hacked in September. But with the same thing. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple times. Like some random people would DM me on Instagram with all that link stuff.
Yeah, like people you don't even talk to just DM you. I'm like,
yeah.
Like I've only talked to you once maybe. And it's like,
and now
why are you texting me now?
Stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember having to figure out, because no one was around, I had to figure out how to change it myself. And I don't really even remember what my Instagram password is, because I remember changing it to something so random.
That's what I've done. I've changed it to something so random. I don't even remember my password anymore.
That's why I have my stuff hooked up so I can do I forgot my password.
Yeah.
But I remember I kicked everyone off the account, and then I changed the password, and then the hacking stopped. It only got to 6 people because it kept booting each other off, because we would get on my account, I would get on my account, they would get on my account. It was a roller coaster.
And I feel like let's talk about some ways to keep yourself safe while using the internet. I know one big thing is to get to
get a strong password.
Make sure your password is something no one would really guess.
And make sure it's a password you know.
Yeah, make sure it's something
that's the most important.
And make sure be smart enough to write them down, because sometimes I don't write them down and I forget. So
but don't write them down in your phone.
Write them down.
Yeah, don't save it down on your phone.
Not on electronic, because what happens if that electronic gets stolen and they get in? Your passwords are all open.
Mhm. And also keep an antivirus program up to date. I know some of them do cost money, but it's better to have to pay the $5, $10, whatever it is, a month than to have your phone hacked. Because I've gotten that on a few of my computers and my phone, and it
saves your life.
Yeah, it definitely saves your life. And I got it on my new phone, so my old phone was the one that would always get hacked. So, or my Instagram.
Yeah, because I was just hacked right before the school year started in September, right before Labor Day, and we were about to go to. Okay, we just got back from Safeway because I was getting stuff for school lunches. Because who eats them lunches at school? I hate them.
Exactly, they're disgusting.
And Olivia eats them.
Well, actually, sometimes, but I've been packing most of the year this year.
Yeah, but we went and I got home, and then I just saw people were telling me your account was hacked, and I was DMing. I only got to 11 people, but it was a little bit scary to know somebody figured out my password.
Yeah.
My password is something so random, no one will ever figure it out.
Also, I just want to apologize to anyone who is listening and hears thunder, rain, and a lot of wind.
Yes, definitely. It's hitting hard.
There's a big storm passing through right now. I know it's off topic, but I just wanted to apologize about that.
Yeah, the storm just went through my area, and it's going over their area.
Yeah.
So have fun with that. Because I literally looked outside, and all I could hear was just rain. It was pouring. But I think there's another storm about to come through, so that is amazing.
that'll be great. Make sure. So you guys, let's get back. I wanted to get back onto the topic
Oh
about
yeah,
the
because
privacy settings and stuff. Because I know
we're
like
off topic.
how we all roll. We're just gonna go off topic to talk about like storm chasing and stuff. But make sure you keep your privacy settings on. So like make sure your accounts are private. Make sure
Well, even if it's not private,
if it's
sure
not
you
private,
don't,
yeah, just don't post personal stuff that you don't want
or
anyone to know.
just don't
Don't
talk to
post where you
random
live.
people.
Don't post
Yeah.
where you live or like what state you were in, because then you could be at great risk of danger. Like you just be
Yeah.
Unless you're in another state, like when I was in LA, I added my location as of Beverly Hills, Miami. Like I went to Miami not too long ago. I did Beverly Hills, I did Los Angeles, I did LAX. But like I don't live there. It was just a tourist spot.
Yeah.
Which I wish I lived there.
And I know there's actually some apps that can disguise your location. Like you can
Like a
you could be in
VPN?
like Paris or something.
It's a VPN.
And
Oh,
yeah,
like the
basically-
Snap Maps. The Snap Maps. They have. You
can ghost yourself and have no one see your location.
Yeah, definitely on Snapchat. Keep your settings to only select friends.
Yeah.
But mostly my Snapchat is mostly people I know or like my
Yeah.
family or my siblings are close to. Those are the only people on my Snapchat. I don't have like 10,000 random people on my Snap.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, which I do not understand. I block anyone who follows me that I don't know because I just don't want to chance anything. But
yeah, because you don't know what they're gonna send you, like really.
Exactly.
Like my account, I don't care if people follow me. I really don't. But when you DM me, I'm like, oh, I'm not. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But
and then also be careful
yeah.
who you meet. Like I know a lot of people meet people they play with online who they don't even know in like real life. Just make sure you like be careful about all that because I know I've seen videos of people meeting each other and they've never even like.
Yeah, my brother actually made an online friend when he was like he's like 20 something at this point. He's married, but he made an online friend when he was like 10 and 11. Maybe it's whenever Halo first came out. He made this friend. His name was Dakota, and like you make online friends. Like it's a little scary, but like they stuck by each other, and he was actually my brother's best man.
Oh, really?
At his wedding, yes. That was a good, but that's when stuff wasn't like that was like before all this because social media and all that and online friends have changed so much since then.
Yeah, they definitely.
Not saying you won't find an online friend, but you might not find it like how my brother found his, and they're like they're best friends.
And like if I'm playing like let's say I'm playing like Halo or something, Call of Duty, whatever I'm playing. And I have my mic turned on, like, there's, like, a lot of older people on those games, which shocks me.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard, I mean, by their voice, at least they sound much older than what you would think they would be.
I remember when I forgot my first, like, game on my, like one of those, like, mic games. And I didn't have my mic on, but, like, I was in a group. I forget what game it was. It was so long ago. I think it might have been my brothers, and they had all their mics on, and it was so weird because they were definitely older than me.
Yeah.
They were either way younger than me or way older than me, and like they were all men. Yeah. Pretty much. There was like a little, like probably like I bet you at that point I was probably 9, 10. There was probably about like a 7-year-old on there. He sounded like it, so I was like.
Also, I would not suggest online dating. Like that's a big one too.
Oh, yeah, here's my Minecraft girlfriend.
Like Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Omegle, Tinder, that kind of stuff. Like, I would not suggest using those apps.
Yeah, that, there's a story that me and Olivia had. This guy added me and Olivia on Snapchat, and I was like, you know, he was friends with one of my other friends, so I added him. That, like, literally within the first hour of me and him talking, because I was trying to figure out how he knew her, he's like, do you want to be my girlfriend? And then he like texted me all this like weird stuff about him, how he's been kicked out of schools and stuff. And I was like, oh, heck to the no.
Yeah.
And he was telling me how he was, like, totally in love with me. It's so weird. Like, within the first day of talking.
Yeah, and that's just, I don't know, that's just a little sus. But
I kind of just kept talking because it was kind of funny. But I kept my locations turned off so he
yeah,
couldn't touch
yeah.
me. All
Anytime
he
I
knew
like,
is I was on the East Coast, so.
yeah, anytime I'm adding someone who I might know from school, um, I'll make sure my locations are off just in case if it's just a fake account. Because actually, I know a few people have had fake accounts made about them
Yeah,
from Instagram and Snapchat and
yeah,
stuff.
so I actually just told Olivia and Ace the story right before we got on. So my cousin is a middle school gym teacher. What the heck was that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What was that?
I heard that. It doesn't look like, I have no idea. It came on my mic. Okay, but anyway, my cousin who's a gym teacher, she's like 5 foot because our family's just way too short to be alive.
Yeah.
They made a fan account, her 8th graders, and started bashing her, and they followed me because they could tell we're cousins because of our last names.
Yeah.
And they even followed my sister. My sister got married and has a way different name, so I was like, it's so creepy.
Is that account still like up?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's
And
sucks.
it said
that
in the
school isn't doing
description, like,
anything.
I'm a big, huge fan of at my cousin's thing because my cousin does makeup.
Yeah.
But that was so so rude and kind of mean. But
Yeah.
if that happens, just report them.
Yeah, just report it or block it even just to kind of, because that can put down your self-esteem and all about yourself.
But I don't know I think the account is still up because they can't post necessarily anymore, but their account is still there.
Yeah.
Because the school got involved and
yeah,
you
well,
can tell the school if it's outside of school, if there's cyber like issues going on, you can tell the school because they will. Most schools will listen.
Yeah, most of them will do something about it. I know sometimes a school might not try and get involved with it. I know a few times that have happened to some of my friends that the school just wouldn't want to get involved, which kind of sucked, but luckily it wasn't too bad of a situation. So I felt like the school just didn't need to put more stuff into their hands because at my school there's a lot of stuff that happens. It's not like it's a bad school.
No, it's just very drama oriented.
Yeah, it is.
People have issues with the teachers, students, and yeah.
Yeah. And I know, like, a big thing, well, I don't think I'm going to share about this. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about sharing at the end of the video, maybe.
So, Aislinn, have you had any experiences? Since we've been, like, way too talking, but we've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no. Not really.
So, but this is a big thing that just definitely Gen Z in general is dealing with.
Yeah. And I think it's just like there's a lot that happens with the social life, and this topic's just such a big topic that there's many different branches of this topic.
Yeah. But I think Olivia's going to go on to a more sensitive topic, but it should be addressed.
Yeah, I definitely think it should be addressed. So I know
we're not gonna go in depth about it.
Yeah, we're not gonna I don't want to get too in depth about it. I want to say that
our podcast would be kicked off of YouTube and Spotify.
Probably, but I feel like when you're at this teenager age, like, I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say here. Marissa, do you like...
Okay, basically, what we're going to bring up is nudes. If somebody asks for nudes, either block them and report it, because you can do that, Or just block them and just leave it. Or
Yeah, and especially with the spreading
yeah.
of nudes. A lot of people have spread nudes about each other, and that's tough because especially if it's not really them and people are saying it is. Like, I know a few kids have been expelled and suspended from my school because of the spreading of child pornography.
Yeah, which is illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
But also, you can sometimes even be funny about it. Like, there's a meme, it's like, send a picture with you in your bra. And this girl basically took her bra and put, like, a school photo in her bra.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like, that's a way to keep it, that's a way to keep it from you getting in trouble. And especially if the person is, I don't know how to, like.
But if that person sends nudes, tell them no and go get, like, your parent, a school, like, administrator, or, like, your principal, or anything.
Yeah, anything to try and get this person.
Because my brother-in-law's little sister, who I think she's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend sent nudes to her. Her dad's a cop.
Oh gosh.
And we'll just say that boy got a lot of trouble. So,
yeah, and it's like, especially at such a young age.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's just I mean, it's just not good to do in general, I feel like, but especially at a young age, just don't, because you don't know what could happen with them. You can easily screenshot them without someone knowing, or do whatever without people knowing, and then posting them all over the place.
Okay. So I think now we're gonna move on because I don't want to go too much more in depth with that, but that is just a serious topic.
Yeah.
I think we do need to cover like how to be safe, because we've been talking about experiences.
Yeah.
And what you could do, but like, and how you should be on social media as well. So number one thing is you need to be nice online.
Yeah, make sure just don't be a cyberbully. It sucks.
Because it's just like, there's like, this is gonna get a little dark, but people cyberbully people, and those people that are cyberbullies might end up doing something to themselves.
Exactly.
Which will put a toll on yourself, because you realize that, and that will be with you forever.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to cyberbully and I found out that the person I was cyberbullying, like, hurt themselves or something, I would feel bad.
Exactly. Like, I feel like it'll hit them back in the head. It'll come right back like a boomerang or something.
And you can get in trouble for that. You can get arrested.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There is a trial.
That.
You can get arrested if it goes to, like, a big level.
Oh, well, yeah, if it goes to that extent where they're hurting themselves,
like,
causing self-harm,
or killing themselves, like, that's where you could get arrested.
That's a big topic that, like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just such a big topic and emotional.
Yeah. But the next thing is, think about what you're about to post. That goes back to being, like, cyberbullying. Like, if it hurts someone, don't post it.
Yeah.
Or if you feel it's going to create drama, don't post it. Or if you think it's going to get you in the butt at the end, don't post it. Because there is such thing as karma.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Because I'm not going to say any names, but at our school, which I don't go to anymore, there was someone that made a photo of them and this one guy, and they took, like, a People's magazines, cut out their face, stuck it on the girl and the guy in this, like, wedding photo.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Around.
Yeah. That is still a big thing today, and I don't even go to that school. But, like, don't post that, because that is, for one, a little weird. And two, that could weird out that person that is also in it.
Yeah, you could kind of scare them off.
Because I felt so bad for that guy. Do you remember that Asa and Olivia?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know who I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna say any names just in case she sees the podcast.
I think we'll keep it all private along with names and stuff. So if we ever have someone join and they don't want their name to
join, because I really want to know what was going through her head when she made that.
Yeah.
All right. But wait, let's keep going because we don't want to make this video an hour long about talking about that.
Yeah, no.
We've already mentioned pretty much.
Asa, do you have anything to really say about like cyberbullying and stuff, and like trying to keep yourself safe
before we move on to everything else?
Just be careful of what you like. Try not to spread rumors or anything because that's a big thing about with cyberbullying, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Like, yeah, I've had many rumors spread about me that one of my friends have told me about that I had no idea that was going on, but like it really sucks, like, to be honest, if you're the one who's spreading rumors and stuff.
I've had rumors spread about me too. It's bad. It's like a bad feeling.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have had something spread around about them.
I'm a little lucky. I'm just like super, like, not super, like, no one really picks on me, so I'm just like, or anything. So I've never really had a rumor spread about me.
Yeah.
The most offensive thing I've probably been called is a Visco girl.
Oh my gosh.
Another thing that I need to say is try not to put titles on people, because I know I have a title at school that it's not very pleasant, but
yeah,
try not to. If you jokingly give your friends names, like we call it, like Aislin's a serious one, Olivia's the good idiot, and then I'm just the quirky
like
one.
that's just something. Yeah, but when it's stuff talking about like people, yeah, Asa, I'll let you keep going with what you were saying.
Yeah, because we haven't. Yeah.
Like the title thing, like try not to, like, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, don't judge a person if you haven't talked to them, or just acknowledge that they have feelings too.
Everyone has feelings.
Everybody has feelings.
It's just being selfish if you're thinking of yourself before others sometimes.
Yeah, and the sad thing is that a lot of bullies, like, they're bullying people to make themselves feel better.
Because they have, a lot of times bullies either were bullied before, or they have something traumatic in their life, which you need to remember that before you diss your bully or somebody that's bullying someone. Remember that
exactly.
A lot of times they bully because of something. Yeah. Because I knew somebody that bullied, like, back way in elementary school. Oh my god, that was forever ago. Like, I was probably in third grade. I remember I had this little, like, when I sat on the bus, I sat with a second grader, and she had a stepsister who repeated first grade 3 times. But she would start to bully older kids, even though some of them were even younger than her, but she was just in first grade.
Young kids bullying older ones.
Because she was stuck in first grade because she couldn't pass it.
Oh, wow.
So, just remember that, because that just sucks, being stuck in, like, that grade forever.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to put your anger onto other people, because that really, like, messes with a lot of people's heads.
All right, I think we should keep going because we're getting lower on time.
All right.
We already mentioned don't avoid in-person meetings.
Yeah, just avoid that as much as you can.
And one of the big, I don't think I really need to mention that one because it's just very minor. We've probably already talked about it. But a big thing is being smart when using a smartphone.
Yeah, definitely be smart about what you do and what apps you install, because I've installed many apps that have just I've installed a few apps on my computer that just gave it a virus.
Yeah, I gave my mom's computer a virus a couple times. You're welcome, Mom. And my brother, I thought, was about to beat me because he was the one that had to, like, fix it because he's a software engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get, like, the worst viruses possible.
Yeah. Trying to think of, like, some other, like, ways to keep
here is a good one. Read between the lines. I don't know if you guys really understand what that is, but it's like, or
if you see something that sounds sketchy, make sure you, like, I feel like
that's okay, but I think this one's actually kind of big. Read between the lines. It's even if you're meeting someone to like talking just to find new people for friendship or romance, be aware that while some people are nice, others act nice because they're trying to get something. Exactly. Flattering or supportive messages may be more about manipulation than friendship or romance.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we covered a little bit, but I really want that to be a statement because
and that goes along with like be careful on who you trust, because there's a lot of catfishing and stuff like that happens online and social media.
Yeah. Not saying you can't make online friends. Like I said, my brother made one. But at this point, it's getting harder and harder to actually make an actual online friend.
Yeah. And if a situation ever feels like fishy or it's not good,
those people are lying about their ages usually. Like if you go on Instagram, there might be this guy posing as a 15-year-old being like 41.
And for catfishing, like a lot of people, I know a lot of younger. I've seen actually a few videos of these males dressing up as females and making them look so feminine, and then getting older guys to like give them a lot of money. I've seen a lot of videos on that and stuff, and that's
they're gold diggers.
Yeah.
They're guys, but they want a sugar daddy.
Like I've also seen videos online about this one boy who was talking to a 37-year-old man online who he thought was his same age, because I think the kid was like maybe 12 or 13, and the 37-year-old man was saying how he was the same age as him, and then they met in person, and it just, I don't know, it just never goes well.
If it starts to get sketchy about their age, make sure you ask their age first.
Yeah.
Because if they think you're like, let's say 18, and they say, oh, I'm 21, and you're like 15, you're like, then you know, something is a little sketchy about that. Like, why would a 21-year-old be talking to a 15-year-old unless they were like friends or like family friends or something?
And I'm gonna leave a link in the description to a
at least on YouTube. So you gotta check out our
YouTube there will be a link in the description on staying safe online. It's basically a little article, and I just went through and read it, and I think it sounds pretty good to put in our description. So
our YouTube is Taking on Life Teen Edition, all capitals, and that's where we'll post our podcast with links and stuff. And then our Instagram is all not capitalized. It's like between every word, Taking on Life Teen Edition, there's an underscore. Yeah. So it's easy to find us.
And I'll link everything in the description on our YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out and then go to our Instagram, or go to our Instagram, then to our YouTube, it's all up to you.
Yeah, and there's some posts about us, hosts. And if you're watching because we're working on Spotify right now, if you're on Spotify, go check out our or another type of podcast. Go check out our YouTube channel, because we actually have the introduction, which will not be posted on podcast because that is a pain in the butt to post. So I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's like an hour-long podcast.
Yeah, and I've only gone through like re-watching it for like 40 minutes, and I'm like almost done because we were all acting like.
So I think we're gonna cut it here on our safety and stuff for online and whatnot, and cyberbullying and all that stuff.
Yeah. So this is where me and Olivia leave, and we'll let Aislinn do our outro.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well, hope you all enjoyed this week's podcast. We post every Monday, so stay tuned for next week's. Peace.